Hi everyone. So here I am with the readings of the piles that I had given you all yesterday to choose. So pile number 1 is one that has black tourmaline, the second one is selenite, and the third one is green aventurine. So in case you all haven't selected your card, or this is the first time you are visiting my IGTV or my Instagram, then take some moment out, like close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths and decide which pile is calling out on you. So you can pause this video and focus on each of these piles, and then y'all can move ahead directly towards your messages. So we will start with the first group, that is group number 1. Group number 1 is black tourmaline. So we'll keep selenite and green aventurine aside for some time, and we'll see what messages do we have for group number 1. Let's open the cards. Okay, wow, we have the 10 of Pentacles, we have the Lovers. I love whenever the Lovers and the Pentacles come together. Lots of good news coming in. Wow, we have the 3 of Cups, good news and fortunes, promotions, beautiful. And then we have, wow, the 6 of Swords. We also have the Queen of Pentacles. So I generally don't read the cards by their meanings, because I'm very intuitive. I just touch the cards for like 5-10 minutes and pick up whatever energies I can, and then I will tell you what messages lies ahead for you. So I will just touch the card for some time. Okay, also I have some love messages which we will see once we are done understanding what messages the tarots have for you all. Okay, we'll begin with the 6 of Swords. So I can sense, or I can feel, that some of y'all are moving ahead in life, moving ahead in terms of a toxic relationship, or in generally moving on when it comes to a new home or when it comes to a new job. So in case if you're wondering whether you'll be able to change your house or not, or whether you'll be able to move to a new job or start a new career or not, then I would like to say that yes, you can do that, because with the 6 of Swords I can say that you are in a much calmer water, and whatever you want is going to happen, and things are going to be very, very positive for you. So there's going to be a positive outcome. Also, I would like to advise, please don't carry your past with you. So in case if your past job has had some high voltage drama, or if your past job has left some bad experiences, make sure that you get your cleansing, or your emotional cleansing, your energetic cleansing done before you move ahead. So moving ahead alone is not important. You also have to energetically clean your energy, so make sure you do that. Also, I feel that for some of you there's going to be a good news, as I can say that most of you are moving on when it comes to a new job or a new career. So I can say that there is some sort of good news, good fortune when it comes to a promotion or a new job. So if you have applied for a job and if you're waiting for a response from the employer's end, then there are chances that yes, it will materialize. The job is going to come to you very, very soon, and you're going to celebrate it. And also the job is going to be very, very balanced. It's going to warm your heart up. So it's a job that is going to give you lots of financial stability. It's going to bring a lot of emotional balance. There's going to be celebration. You are going to be in a very, very happy space when it comes to your job and your career. Also, I feel that some of you who are married over here, both the partners will be doing financially very well. Also, I see some sort of good news when it comes to a child or a baby. So I feel that some of you are planning a pregnancy or are already pregnant, but maybe because of the child, or maybe because of a new member coming in the family, there could be some financial tension, as one partner would agree to have a child or one would not. So there could be a little bit of conflict when it comes to agreeing to have a baby or not. So make sure that you communicate well with your partner and you balance it out, because I feel that some of y'all are completely balanced. Some of y'all are focusing only on career and finances. Y'all are not looking at the emotional side of your relationship, which is very, very important. So even if two people are earning very well, it could be that y'all are living independent lives when it comes to being in a marriage. So make sure that you have enough of connection, you have enough of emotional so you'll really need to look towards each other's emotions and see what are the needs and then bring the balance. So with the lovers card and the 10 of Pentacles, I can say that everything is going to be very, very good in the family. Also, there's going to be a celebration, but you really need to balance your energy. You need to focus on material as well as emotional needs of your partner. This goes well even for men and women at the same point of time. Also, I can sense that some men in this group might be feeling a little left out because their partner would be doing a little better than them or would be earning slightly better than them. So please don't feel that your partner is neglecting you. Your partner is just focusing on building a home, building a house. Make sure that you are supportive and you don't move away from them. Support them. So support, emotional stability is what this group really needs to embrace. Also, I feel that some women in this group are focusing a lot more on their children and a lot more in so they're working selflessly towards their children and they feel that they're giving enough of love. But I would like to advise you that giving love comes with a lot of balance. Don't focus too much on something. It will happen that maybe what you're giving is not what your partner or your child requires. So make sure that you balance your act out. Also, I feel some sort of conflict between partners when it comes to child's education or who's going to bring up the child or who's going to take care of the child. These kinds of issues can come up, so communication and balancing is going to be your key for this particular group. Some of you who are looking out for a soulmate, a partner, or are looking forward to getting married, then I can say that yes, this person is your soulmate and your life is going to be complete with this person. You're going to do lots of celebrations. So you have moved on from toxicity and you are in a much better space with this new person or this new relationship of yours. If you want to take it to another level, please do it. It's going to be the best decision you will ever take. Let's see what the angel cards have to say for you. Very often the angel cards and the tarot cards match a lot, and yes, as I said, some of y'all are worried because of children. So children are affecting your love life. Yes, so some of y'all are contemplating to have a baby or not have a baby, and there could be financial issues revolving around a child, its education, its school. So this definitely is see, as I said, children are affecting your love life. Also, make the effort. Yes, some of you are not making enough of effort. You'll feel that your partner is very happy with you because money is there, financial stability is there, but that's not really true. You really need to value the love you have in your life. So take effort because falling in love and falling in a relationship is very easy, but keep making an attempt to keep it alive, making an attempt to keep it balanced is love in all true senses. So you should balance your act out and make an effort, make your partner feel special. This not only goes for men out there but also women out there. Your partner needs you, make sure that you make an effort. And also, I feel that some of you all are not communicating enough, because with the heart-to-heart conversation cards, I can say that you are not making an effort to speak to your partner. You are not balancing your act. So if there's something you want to communicate with your partner, sit down with them, have a heart-to-heart conversation, tell them how you feel about a particular situation, tell them how you feel about them, tell them how they make you feel, and I believe that the problem can be solved. Whatever is the issue, it will be solved if you sit down and have a heart-to-heart conversation. Also, some of you would be worried whether the partner you are with is the right one or not for you. I would like to say that again, heart-to-heart conversations can solve your problem. Wow, so I have when it comes to the goddess messages, I have these cards. So the very card says that cycles and rhythms. Yes, some of y'all are planning a baby, want to have a baby, but your physiological, your emotional, your physical state is not very good. So you all really need to improve and honor your body cycles. Maybe you all are going through a lot of changes because you all wish to get pregnant. So make sure that from a health perspective, you're doing very well. Yes, some of you are definitely going through a lot of transformation. So with the Six of Swords, where is our Six of Swords? Yes. So with the Six of Swords and the transformation card, I say that some of you are really going through a huge transformation and good things are going to come your way. We also have Saraswati with us, so she often is a goddess of creativity. So some of you really need to be creative when it comes to your job, possibly, or when it comes to your partner. So creatively express yourself. Write a letter to your partner. Or I also feel that some of you could land up in a job when it comes to a creative industry, be it writing, be it music. I sense more of music and writing over here. So if you're expecting a job in the creative industry or looking forward to join, then yes, the new job that you would like to bring into existence has to do with creativity. Also, I feel that sometimes heart to heart conversation is also creativity. So bring creativity when it comes to impressing your partner or being there for your partner, is what I will say. Don't be monotonous, don't use the same old techniques, try something different with your partner. Yeah, so this is about it when it comes to group 1. I hope that this resonates with most of you. So let's see group number 2. So group number 2 had the crystal selenite. Let's see what messages are in store for you. Okay. Oh, we have the devil. We have the ace of swords. We have the 8 of swords. We have the chariot, and we have the hermit. Wow. Okay, so let me just touch the cards. Okay, so let's begin with the 8 of swords. Some of you are feeling trapped in a situation, in a job, in a relationship. Y'all are blinded, but this blindedness is not because of anyone else. It's your own perception that has caused you this problem. So some of y'all are feeling trapped. Y'all are thinking that your partner has trapped you or is not being good with you. The job you are in is not very good. You're not being grateful. So I can say that this card is indicating a lot of introspection. So y'all really need to change your perspective when it comes to your situation. There's no external environment that is causing you this. It's your own overactive mind that has trapped you. Also, I feel with the 8 of swords and the hermit card, some of you are doing some inner work, possibly because the hermit and the 8 of swords mean the same thing, but the hermit is more of a positive one. It means that some of you know that the problem is with you and y'all are focusing a lot of inner work. Some of y'all are in solitude. Some of y'all might be feeling a little unsupported. Some of y'all are taking your own time in isolation, working on yourself, healing yourself. Also, some of y'all have taken up some spiritual and some meditative practices to heal your inner wounds, which is a very good thing. So I feel that along with understanding the problem, y'all are also finding the solutions for it. Also, I feel that some of y'all are seeking clarity with respect to a particular situation. Some of y'all are seeking a lot of clarity when it comes to your own life. So some of y'all have these toxic patterns, often feel powerful, are addicted to your partner, and this addiction is your own problem, as I said. So most of your problems are self-created, they don't exist. And a change of perspective, a change of outlook is very important for this group. Some of y'all have embraced it, some are making a lot of attempt and are getting there. So with the devil and the 8 of swords, I can feel that some of y'all are really moving away from someone who makes you feel powerless, someone who is toxic, or maybe you are toxic with some old patterns or with some past life experiences that have created this kind of outlook towards life. So some of y'all are really working on yourself, is what I can say with the hermit card. Also, a lot of you are very strongly moving on from a dramatic situation. So some of y'all are caught up in a lot of drama, high voltage drama, maybe at workplace or maybe in a relationship, and y'all are taking time off and y'all are focusing on yourself and y'all are bravely moving ahead. Also, I feel with this chariot card, I feel that some of you are feeling a little unsupported when it comes to your partner or possibly a job, but I feel that most of this conflict is because you think that you are powerless and you cannot do anything about the situation. situation, but in reality you have the strength, you have the willpower to move ahead and solve your problem. So those of you who are seeking to solve issues with your partners, who have isolated themselves with their partners, I feel that if you sit down and if you talk to your partner, the problems can be solved. So maybe you and your partner would have completely different motives from life or from situation, and these motives would be creating conflicts, so those conflicts can be solved. So you have the willpower and the strength to solve this. Also, I feel that the clarity that you are seeking when it comes to yourself or when it comes to your life, with the Hermit card and the Ace of Swords, I can say that the clarity will come to you very very soon. So the inner work, the inner healing work that this group is doing for themselves, I can say that things are going to be very very good. Also, I feel that with the Ace of Swords, there could be a lot of clarity with respect to career and job. So you will know whether you want to continue with this job, or so if you all are caught up in some sort of confusion, if you all are not clear whether you want to pursue a particular career, a particular job, or whether it will materialize or not, I would like to say only one thing, that yes, the clarity will come to you whether you want to go ahead or not. So I think this group is doing a lot of good work, because healing yourself with some past wounds and traumas is a big thing, and doing that requires a lot of courage. So for this group, I can say when it comes to love, when it comes to relationships, a change of perspective is very very important. Whatever you want is out there, but y'all are just looking at things you don't have. Y'all are not focusing on what you have. Okay, so focus on things that you have, change your perspective, be a little grateful, and the clarity will come through, is what I will say. Let's see what cards are there for you when it comes to angel messages. Okay, so yes, as I said, so there's lots of passion for this group. Some of y'all are very passionate, are looking forward to a passionate relationship, and some of you have moved away from your partner. As I said, you all think that your partner is not being supportive, and you want to move ahead with the Chariot and this card. I can say that you must give this relationship a second chance. You can work this out. This relationship can be worked out if differences can be solved. Also, some of y'all are healing wounds, is what I will say. So some of y'all are healing wounds from your family, as I said, some childhood traumas or some dark patterns that you've got from your family, or maybe you're not getting well with one of your family members, maybe a father, maybe a mother who's very toxic, and this person is affecting you a lot. So you need to heal your relationship with that parent, and once you heal that, you will get a lot of clarity. So this blindedness that you have is going to go away if you're going to heal the devil in you, change your perspective. And yes, there's lots of passion for you. So if you want to bring in, it's not that there's no passion. The relationship possibly that you're working for, or the passion that you have for a job is there. It's not gone. It's just that you are not looking at the brighter side of life. So some are working, some are not, some are struggling. So with the Hermit card, I can say that you are almost there, but there's lots of work that you still need to do. Group number 2. Let's see what goddess messages we have for you. Wonderful. We have the inner wisdom. So the Hermit and the inner wisdom is almost the same. So some of you are really working on your inner self, finding the inner wisdom, healing yourself, trying to know why things are happening the way they are. A lot of inward and a lot of internal work. So some of you all have taken up some spiritual practices like meditation. Wow. We also have the card of passion. So these two cards both indicate passion. So there's lots of passion. So most of the people belonging to this group are very very passionate when it comes to their life, but for some reason, because you all are blinded, you all are not looking at the brighter side or at the warmer side of life. Yes, so along with Dana, who is the High Priestess, and the Hermit, I can say that some of you all are doing lots of inner work and trying to build your own intuition. You are trying to get answers from within. So Dana is a goddess who is the High Priestess, is someone who does a lot of inner work, develops her own intuition, solves her problem through her own understanding of life and her own version of life. So that's the Hermit. Yeah, so this is it I have for Group number two. So group number two, if you ask me about jobs, I did not pick up much energy when it comes to job for this group. But if you're seeking a good job, then I think that there's still time. Clarity will come to you. So for job, all I can say is clarity will come to you. So we have the last group, and that is a green aventurine. Let's see what's in store for the ones who chose green aventurine. Okay, so we have the King of Wands. Wow, I love the King of Wands. The Queen of Wands, wonderful lovers, soulmates. We have the Page of Swords. My God, so we have a lot of court cards over here. Wow, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the Nine of Wands. Okay, so let's first see what messages lies ahead for this group. So this group has a lot of people and lots of situations involved. Let me just... Okay, so let's speak a little bit about this group. So in this group, there's a lot of fire energy. And okay, so let's begin with the Page of Swords. So some of you are believers of the law of attraction, have lots of new ideas, are full of ideas, full of thoughts, want to start something on their own but don't know where to start from. So come out of your fairy tale, come out of your dream, stop daydreaming and put your thoughts into action. So some of you all do not take enough of action, are very sloppy when it comes to taking action. So the Page of Swords says that you really need to take action over your ideas, because just having ideas is not intelligence. Taking the right move, planning and taking an action for it is divine intelligence. So focus on the divine intelligence. With the Knight of Pentacles, I can say that some of y'all, as I said, some of y'all are not taking action. So this is a call for you that you need to take action when it comes to your career or when it comes to your job. I feel that some of y'all are planning to change your career, and without taking the right action, things are not going to materialize. Also, some of you don't write enough, don't put your ideas down enough, so you all don't know in which direction you all are moving. So thoughts have to be written down. You need to write your thoughts down and then take the required action. So writing the thoughts down and taking action is what this group really needs to do. It's going to take you very far. Also, I feel that some of you all are very enthusiastic, very fiery, very adventurous, and are looking forward to big changes in life. So I can tell you that there's going to be a little delay, because with the Page of Swords, I can sense that whatever you all are expecting is going to be a little bit delayed, but it is going to come through. Also, I will say that with the Nine of Wands, you all are holding on to something very strongly. This card, if I sense in a positive way, some of y'all are not giving up on someone. Y'all are sticking around with someone or a particular situation or an individual or maybe a job, which is a good thing. Standing up for someone and not giving up on them is very good. So I can say that some of y'all are being very brave and sticking around with some people who might not be very good for you, but you really love them and you don't want to give up on them. That's a very nice energy I can see. I see that also some of you will be caught up in some legal matter or are in a legal matter and are looking forward to some sort of solution. So stop holding on to your past. So with the Nine of Wands and the Page of Swords, I can say that stop holding on to your past. Eliminate those old patterns or old methods of working. So stop holding on to old ways of working and traditional ways of working. Find new ways, find better ways, so that whatever you're waiting for will come to you. So yeah, those who are caught in the legal matters or judicial matters, there could be some news for you which might not be very good. So yeah, or if you are seeking the result of some judicial matter, then there are chances that it might be a little delayed. So this is all I have for career. I can say that some people in this group are with someone who is shooting. My camera just went off, and I would like to continue from here. So yeah, I was saying that from this group I can feel that some of you are very mature, very adventurous, very enthusiastic with life. you like things your way, but you are with someone who is not your energetic match. So maybe you could be a very intuitive, very warm, very loving, somebody who's very creative, and you could possibly be with someone who's not ready to commit. So you might be the Queen of Wands and you might be with someone who is the Knight of Pentacles. So somebody who is only focusing in terms of career, money and financial stability, and not having enough of zest for life, is not looking at the fun part of their life, and you might be feeling that they are not an energetic match for you. Also, I feel that some of you could be with a partner who you all are married to. I very strongly sense, and you feel that this partner is doing a lot of financial so you are in this relationship because of the financial bond that you both have, but you are not very happy with this partner because this partner is not taking care of your emotional needs, and but you all still want to hold on to this partner because maybe you all are married, or maybe you don't want to give up on this person, is your choice. But I can feel that some of you are really unhappy when it comes to your love life. Some of you who are not married and are seeking the right partner, I can say that with the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, your soulmate is just out there. Okay, your soulmate is just out there, and whenever we have the king and the queen of the same suit coming up, it means that they truly are soulmates. So if you are the King of Wands, there is a Queen of Wands out there for you who is your equal match, who's equally enthusiastic, equally dreamy, equally creative, very intuitive. Because with the cat, I can say that this woman is going to be very, very intuitive, very wise, someone who knows how to get things done and is your equal match. But because you are with this person, you're holding on to this person, you're not able to see this person, or this person, whoever it is. So yes, your true match is out there, but because you are holding on to someone who's not your match, you might be feeling a little wishy-washy, you don't know what to do. Yeah, so that's about it, I can say. When it comes to the career, I feel that some of y'all are moving in the right direction, but y'all really need to change your way of looking at life, or maybe y'all are using some old methods and patterns of looking towards life, which y'all really need to change. Yeah, so when it comes to job and when it comes to career, I feel it's a very, very good time for people in this group. Whatever you're seeking for is going to take some time. It's a bit delayed, but I think if you change your thoughts, if you don't hold on to your negative thoughts, because some of you all are holding on to your negative thoughts energetically, maybe you feel that you don't, but you are, and that's the reason why this delay is happening. So just make sure that you don't hold on to those thoughts, and whatever you want is going to come your way. So group number 3, let's see what love messages do we have for you. Okay, we have, wow, we have an engagement, we have let go control issues. Yes, so with the 9 of Wands and the let go control issues, I can say that some of you are literally holding on to a situation or to a person you don't want to let go. Yes, so your soulmate is out there. As I said, the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands are the soulmates. So your soulmate is out there. If you let this person go, your soulmate is going to come into your life, and it's going to go to a new direction. It's good, your relationship is going to go on to another level. So take whatever resonates with you. All I will say that some of you are literally controlling a particular situation or a person, and you really need to let go. Sometimes you don't, letting go does not mean that you let that person go, but that situation or that particular belief system of yours to let go, and things can then change for you. Let's see what goddess messages we have. Yes, there is no need to worry, and everything is working out beautifully. So all those who are worried about their job, about their children, some of you I sense are a little worried about their children, so there's nothing to worry. Everything is going to be very, very great. Things are going to work out in your favor. Group number 3, again, stop worrying. everything is going to be fine. So with Lakshmi, I can say that lots of financial abundance and stability is going to come. So if you are worried about your money part, worried about your business or your career, you don't need to worry. There could be a little bit of delay, but things will come to you. Yes, so there's nothing to worry. Group number 3. Yes, and we also have Kali, which means endings and beginnings. So you have to let go the control issues. You have to let go of this person that you think is the person for you, but in true sense is not. So if you let go of this person, there could be new beginnings for you. As I said, the old must be released so that the new can enter. Yes, so if you release this person or this situation, you are going to meet your soulmate. So this is all I have for group number 3. I hope that whatever I have said so far resonates with you, and do comment in the section below and let me know whether whatever I have said does it mean something to you or not. I would love to know your feedback. Thank you so much, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.